So, Ilan, how do we start? What happens first?
This is our transparent safe. The boot is there for aesthetic reasons. What I've got here is a piece of paper and an envelope.
All right.
Right, just to make sure that everything is above board, we're going to authenticate the piece of paper. Would you please ask one of your
All right, Ma'am Joyce, can you come sign this for us, please? Come sign this for us so we can make sure that it's 100%. We need your signature there. You see, if anything goes wrong, we know where to find you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And there we have...
Get a shot of that.
Fantastic.
So when we see it again, the guys at home, your viewers will recognize it.
All right.
Good.
What else do we need to do after that?
Now, I need to privately write my prediction on this piece of paper.
Obviously, we can't see that, correct?
You can't see that, no.
Okay,
Not just yet.
For all of you at home while you're watching, you can give us your predictions on social media, Twitter, and of course Facebook. Hashtag #SSFootball. Where are we swaying? Is it going to be Germany? Is it going to be Argentina? I'm trying to look through his eyes, not giving me any clue. Nothing at all.
Just to make sure this isn't just a guess, I've put some other information in here that I believe might happen during the game also.
Wow.
Okay? So what we've done is this. I've written my prediction.
Yeah,
it's been signed. Will you please hold on to that for me? Good, thank you. We're going to also place it inside the envelope. Now, I would like to, would you mind opening up the safe for us? Perfect. This is unlock that. Great. Now, before we put it inside, would you mind, please can you sign the envelope just to make sure that the envelope can't be switched either.
All right. So many signatures.
Perfect.
Why do we need so many signatures?
Because there's no trust. There's no trust.
All right.
So let's recap very, very briefly. What we've got is a piece of paper inside, inside here, which has been signed by Mama Joyce. Thank you. My prediction is on the other side of that paper. That's inside the envelope. You've signed the envelope, so everything is fair and above board. We're going to open that up and place it onto our shoelace.
Why didn't you tie it to the boot? Is it just part of...
Just to make it look cool.
Just to make...
Just to make it
Why
look
not?
cool.
Love the honesty, though, Ilan.
Here it goes.
All right, so what are you doing now? Tying it to the boot, and then what do we do? Obviously, have
now
to...
we're going to lock it up.
Make sure it's 100% that no one interferes with it, right? So what's going to happen is that this case, including the boot, is going to stay with Robert inside the studio.
Robert keeps it. It's in his possession the entire time to make sure no one gets to fiddle with it, tamper with it. I get to keep the keys because just like you guys don't trust me, I don't trust you. I've got the keys.
All right, it's all locked. It's good to go. Rui, you can take this back to Robert and we will open it up at the end of the final later on tonight, right?
That's it.
All right, fantastic. Well, thank you so much, by the way, for coming through. If it's not 100% correct, where do we find you?
Well, then I'm not going to be here during that. Through that door.
Through that door right now. Thank you so much. And talking about Robert Marawa, let's cross back to him. I think he's just received the boot courtesy of our illusionist, Ilan, this evening.
Thanks so much, Bonang. I think the plot really thickens now. Ilan Smith, well, your career really hangs in the balance right now because I believe Roy is standing by here with the box itself, with the boot. Roy, thank you so much indeed for coming through here. Everything is locked up. There's a signed envelope there, and I suppose at the back as well there'll be more signatures, so plenty of that. This will stay with me for the entire duration of our broadcast here. And once again, just to verify that it is locked, 2 padlocks that are here, locking it off right here. So the prediction is inside. I don't know how strong it's going to be, but the illusionist, good luck to the end of the game itself. I think it is time for this to crack. I think we've all waited long and hard for this one here. So, Ilan Smith, if you can step forward with the key so that we break this open. If you joined our broadcast late, just earlier on, before we went live with our build-up, or even during the build-up itself, Ilan, the illusionist, came forward and said that he has the prediction. So first key doesn't open. So let's try the second one here. All right, Ilan, I mean, you gave it a lot of thought. What's going through your mind right now?
What's going through my mind right now? I wouldn't be here if I weren't right.
Okay, well, he's kind of given it away. I mean, we all have no clue what has happened here. What
exactly it says in there, you're going to find out shortly. Let's pull it out.
How do we pull this out? We just pull the boot out.
Can you see there's a signature on there?
Yeah, correct. Still sealed?
Still sealed.
Pop it out.
Perfect. Now, this has been in your possession the entire time, is that correct?
Correct. Would you want me to
to take it out. When you open it up, I'd like you to please open it up and just make sure that Mama Joyce's signature is still on that piece of paper.
Okay, not
And
a
then
problem.
once that's confirmed...
It was co-signed as well, so there you've got a signature as well from Mama Joyce, one of the supporters that were here. She's a big, staunch Orlando Pirates supporter, and she co-signed this before we put it into that envelope.
Perfect.
So then I got a...
Drum roll, please.
All right, so drum roll. Let's try and see what lies here so that I don't have it upside down. Boom.
Read it out.
So there it is. It says Germany 1, Argentina 0.
And it says something else on the bottom.
113th minute, Gotha. I am in shock. That's the signature at the back. And let me show you this again. And a lot of you who watched the build-up from 6:30 this evening had the illusionist making this prediction live on your World of Champions, saying Germany 1, Argentina 0, and he's 113th minute, Mario Götze to score.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
How on earth do you come to this conclusion?
If I had to tell you that, then I'll be sitting here and you'll be standing here.
But give me a hint, though. I mean, you under pressure. How much does it take for you to zoom into this, focus on this here? Does it take a lot of prep work, or do you just have that vision?
It definitely does take prep work. As many times as you get it right, the next time you do it, you're only as good as your last game. Yes? So every time you do it, you're stepping up to the plate and the pressure is always on.
I mean, today, I hear you talking about pressure, but no greater pressure as you saw the reaction with those coaches and the players that lost in the Argentine side, but also the pressure as well from the team that lost, Argentina, then the team that won, the Germans. I mean, how much pressure? You put yourself out there, the entire continent watching and waiting for this moment, and here you are, you've left everyone speechless.
That's the idea. If you want to do something great, you've got to put yourself on the line. The Germans just did.
But the goal scorer.
And the time.
Extra time.
Extra time. 113 minutes. On the nose.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure. Lots of numbers. No, can't
Well, I just want to know if
you could have gone to the bookies with that, though, couldn't you?
Now, if you know this, why don't you give me so I can go and just make a lotto?
Good question. Let's wait for the cameras to go off.
Yeah, because I want money.
This is unbelievable. Sammy Kufa, I mean, you got so much money. Why would you need money? What's your next stop, though? I mean, where are you off to next so I can keep tracking you?
You can follow on Twitter, Ilan_Smith, and I work for corporates. My actual job is entertaining for corporates and creating magic around their products. That's my job.
Ilan_Smith.
That's it.
Ilan. So like that, right? ILAN Smith _ illusionist. Oh, John Barnes, I've never seen you so quiet. John Dykes as well. I mean, you'll take back to the UK what you've just seen now. Experienced anything like this before?
Yes, because I've seen a guy called Dynamo do something very similar to that, in which he had something in a absolutely sealed box, padlocked, hanging from a ceiling in a TV studio, and his prediction, a bit like yours, was absolutely right. So you guys obviously know what you're doing.
Well,
if I'm being compared to Dynamo, not such a bad thing.
Sean Bartlett, your reaction? I think you were waiting and saying, come on, we need to get this prediction going.
I'll be like Thomas Muller. I'm speechless. I've got no words to add to that, to be honest.